machine. I feel just like Vegeta Prince and I'm an heir to the seat. I mean, for real. Tesla driving soft, so I don't even grab the wheel. That's on my chest, but it don't mean the man is stealing. Man, I'm walking with some money, man. I mean a couple mil. Ew, think you need a meal. You ain't even eating while I'm feasting in the field. That's why I'm always cheesing, cause I feel like Uncle Phil. And all those losers think the freshman ain't half the man as well. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Are you irresponsible without your money or not? Thought he had a plan, but we gon' foil his plot. Heard him sneaking in, so we just ran in the spot. And then we spin the block around just like the hands on the clock. Just like the hands on the clock, I go back to back when I'm doing numbers. All the mad that I'm driving the bus, so they threw me under. Heard they mad, they don't wanna bust, so they boo each other. Think that they're the winning team, go losing, then they choose another. And that's okay, cause I'm competing with me, not you. I live with blessings like I can't stop sneezing, not you. I hate to break it, but me and myself top two. I blow away the competition like a bowl of hot soup. And there's no catch. I go and get the bag and I'm not bringing it back. I'm like a down QB. I put the pain in the past. And if you ever had a problem, promise I didn't ask. So it's 444 in the car, my dash. I shake a big, told them all, you went first, you last. Little boy, that's facts. I'ma throw that cash to my money. You know what? Let me stop.
Wonder if I can beat the gauntlet. Wonder if I can beat the gauntlet.
Many have tried, but only a few have made it. This is the gauntlet mode.
Ready? Climb eight!
No.
Just one mistake. You've still got 5 lives left.
No. Alright, come on, I can get this. Come on. Let's go.
Ready? Ready? 95, 50, play tight.
This is on PS5, by the way. Incredible graphics, 4K. Let's go.
Ready? Waiting.
There it is. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something. Come on. Oh well. Touch pass. I got this. Easy. Please tell me that was it. What are you throwing on then?
Still, 4 lives left.
How? I don't understand.
All right, now it's time to pick it up. Raise your game. 3
Press
lives
and
left.
release. Alright, now press it. That has to be it. Alright, there we go. Hey.
Oh boy, he paid the cost to be the boss.
No! I didn't even see him.
You were feeling pretty good a minute ago. Only 2 lives left.
Alvin Kamara. Terrible. Come on, come on. No! Freak.
Let's go. You can still do this. 1 life left.
Go, go. Stefan. No!
Hit the restart button, buddy. You're out of lives. I'm the coach, and we've just cleared the mess of the last player. You're next, bud. This is the gauntlet. And we've just cleared the mess of the last player. You're next, bud. This is the gauntlet. And we've just cleared the mess of the last player. You're next, bud.
Play online.
You want me to play online? I don't have PlayStation Plus, I have to buy it. But I will play a franchise game. I'll go play franchise. Dude, my team is stacked on franchise.
Tie me up in chains, I get through the pain. Taste sweet on my face like it's lemonade.
My team is goated.
Welcome back to Empower Field at Mile High. It's Titan football as we rejoin the action in the second quarter. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Fudge.
Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete. He was looking for Julio Jones, his Pro Bowl receiver. That'll bring up second down.
So I fake.
Field goal, a 37-yard attempt.
What is this? Let's try it. Go, 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 go. Nope, didn't get it.
Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game.
Okay, Brandon, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to our EA Sports Halftime Report. Let's get you caught up on what's going on around the NFL. We'll get started over at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in downtown Atlanta, where it was definitely a game with some intrigue, as you can see by the scoreline. 31-10 was the final score. From there, let's head up to Cincinnati to check in on the Bengals at home at Paul Brown Stadium. And they were winners in that one over the visiting LA Chargers. 27-21, your final. Finally, let's get right to the center of the U.S. map and check in on the Chiefs at home in Kansas City. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Houston Texans. A 10-point victory in the end. 24-14, the final. In our game, it was the right arm of Drew Brees that led the way in the first half. He's over 300 yards passing already. How high can he go? To find out, let's kick it back over to Brandon Gott and Charles Davis.
We'll see if week one fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
The Titans take over first and 10 at their own 28.
And now let's discuss Julio Jones. Seems like the measuring stick for a receiver for a great game is 100 yards. Well, he's well past that now.
And as we analyze how he's getting them, that's where it really becomes fun.
Go, Derrick Henry.
Let's face it,
Go.
they keep sending coverage at him, keep trying to put the pressure on
Damn.
him, but he finds ways downfield and finds openings. That's a really crafty receiver.
A big run there, 29 yards and a first. And that one heck of a run right there. Once he got loose, you could tell that he was going to run a long way. That was pretty impressive.
And first and foremost, this is all about vision. He can see the play developing right in front of him. And once he's past the line of scrimmage and got a full head of steam behind him, he's just going to keep right on going.
And if you're looking for proof of his speed, Next Gen Stats shows that he was traveling just over 21 miles an hour there. Henry relishing the chance to be the Titans' lead dog. He's in the backfield again on 1st and 10. Yeah, he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Yeah, give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's Breeze.
Gosh, you suck, dude.
Shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on
Sucks
third
balls.
down. The line to gain is the 33 on 3rd down. Complete, the tight end Kelsey. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a first down here.
First down.
Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They're really locked in on offense. Something to watch here in week 1 of the season, tackling. Because you and I both know that in the preseason, a lot of these guys don't play a whole lot. Plus, the intensity and the speed really ratchets up on opening week.
The Titans were number 1 in the NFL in red zone touchdown percentage last year, 77%. It's 1st and goal.
Gosh.
Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. The Pro Bowl wideout Julio Jones is intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal.
Brandon, some of those windows to throw the football that exist when you're between the 20s, they don't exist when you're this close to the goal line. But as a former DB, I liked it closer to the goal line. Tighter width.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. Derrick Henry with now 3 week 1 touchdowns. And this Titan offense is running away with this one. He keeps carrying the ball into the end zone, and in this one, he's sort of carrying the team on his back.
He's the reason that they lead right now. No question about it. And you talk about on his back, he's not minding the extra weight at all, is he? Carrying that just as lightly as he does the football.
Yeah,
what a great performance so far.
Those 3 touchdowns, it's got him in the lead.
Eddie Pinheiro set to kick off.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off.
Destroyed them there.
Taken about 7 yards deep, and it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt a return. So now a look at the Broncos as they head back out there for their first possession of the second half. These guys had to punt last time. It has not been a very fruitful game offensively thus far. They haven't even made a trip to the red zone.
And I know that everyone's going crazy on that sideline because that drives you berserk to come off the field, not really move the ball well. As you said, not even get to the red zone, let alone, not even put points on the board. They've got to just take a deep breath, relax, try and figure out what is working, and call more of that.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Again, it's Taylor. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. Got an extra defensive back out there for the Titans now here for 3rd down. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And that's caught inside the 30. And he will have a Broncos 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So the big play has him all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Now, look, you're not going to be able to get this all back at once, but that certainly helps.
So you're saying 3 yards in the problem, Gus, not the strategy?
I go aerial attack.
Yeah, I think that's what has to happen. And if you're going to run it, you need to break off big chunks. We just saw a big play right there. They need plenty of those.
And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Trying to get away, but could not. Whitney merciless. He's the culprit, dropping him for a 2-yard loss. He was trying to keep his eyes downfield. Nobody came open.
He's trying to do everything that he had been taught, right? Every bit of the technique. But if no one's open, there is no technique except make sure you hold on to the ball as you go to the ground when you're getting sacked.
Here's 3rd and long. Kaepernick needing a big play to counteract the sack. Working from the gun. It's Kaepernick. Kaepernick hit. Fumble. He lost the football. It's picked up by the Titans. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Well, that's the down and distance coaches always talk about trying to avoid, isn't it?
Another day.
It's 3rd and long.
Here's Nick Folk now on for the field goal. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. Getting set to go again on offense. We get a peek at Julio Jones now. A monster game so far, 3rd quarter. He is light.
And so many times when you see these types of games, you hear about the quarterback, or we talk about the quarterback throwing guys open, putting it in the right spot. How about some credit for the receivers, though, who find ways to get open, whether they uncover late in a route or they get open early, but they just always find a way, and he's having that type of a game.
Yeah, he's been nearly impossible to cover. Looking for Inman deep. It's caught inside the 25. And touchdown, Titans. Dontrell Inman, 59 yards. And this offense is running away with this one.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
Kicker.
Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Another not asking me, but I'll give you my opinion anyway. I think it's time to erase that play from the call sheet. I guess they figure with the big lead they can experiment a little bit. But all in all, just go ahead and put that play on ice.
And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10. At their own
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Big word. I like it now because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that really symptomatic?
Yeah, I like that. Your analysis symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, I just kept using it.
Just
a nice pickup right there, and after watching that play, I'm thinking about all the lost opportunities that they've had so far in this game. But right now, just focus on continuing to move the ball the way they did on the last play.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. 3 yards remain for 2nd down. Welcome back now to Denver. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Now Kaepernick throwing on 2nd down. And his throw is going to be incomplete. Now the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
The Broncos on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And this is going to be incomplete.
it's a 50-yard field goal again.
Back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. Out of bounds and close.
Bro.
The question, was it a touchback? No. They'll say it crossed out at the 2-yard line. Excellent placement, and off that bounce, Charles, I didn't know where it was going to go. It can be an inexact
off the rip with the touchdown.
But they say the 2-yard line.
Yeah, I don't know how they really determined that. And let's face it, at the end of that play, one side's going to be happy, the other team's going to be unhappy.
You're a literal dog eater.
I mean, how do they figure that out? You know that stuff. You're the smart guy.
Water asterisk.
And he gets this up just shy of 15.
Okay.
It's a 1st down on a gain of 10.
You're lucky I don't come to your house.
Like that, that's how they're going to continue to salt this thing away here, Charles, in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, how about that? A new set of downs. Clock continues to move. No better way to tap those mastodons you have up front and say, guys, keep pounding them. Let's keep their offense on the sidelines.
That I will.
This one out.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Derrick Henry. And this is going to be a Titans 1st down as he gets this up past the 30 to the 32. You said it earlier in the quarter when we saw a broken tackle then that we might see some missed tackles here early on in week 1, and that's another one right there.
Yeah, not a surprise at all. It will even out as the season extends because everyone will get used to the play speed.
I'll see you tomorrow.
The advantage.
I bet.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Now a play fake. Breeze. And tussle for it, and this
Mega
is going
Moss.
to be caught. Touchdown Titans. Dontrell Inman. Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on.
I'm gonna play Ultimate Team.
Why are you playing offline?
I'm going to play Ultimate Team right now.
My hand ain't really no time for luck. Either you got it, you don't. Lie to yourself if you won't. I put my team on my back. Did what I could, what I had. Now I'll be all in my bag. Copy and paste with the swag. Bet you can't do it like me. All my winners on repeat. Take it ill like a boss. Stand 10 toes feet. I can never take a loss. I ain't set up for defeat.
Y'all want to see my team?
I had a dream in the
What's this?
living my life 'cause we young.
Got two default dogs. Michael Vick, Bo Jackson, Lawrence Taylor, Deion Sanders.
I'm off the chain, I'm off the leash. But baby girl, I play for keeps. Told my brother lately I've been scheming against all odds like Willie Beeman. I've been grinding lately, this my season. Lord knows I'm trying to find my reason. Lay it out on the line, ain't no looking back. Giving my all with no strings attached. Came from the bottom, rose through the cracks. Spotlight on you, boy, how you gon' act?
I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. I remember sleeping with my ribs touched. Now, give me the code.
Hello there, it's the coach with you here today, and this is an ultimate challenge. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
I'm gonna take it all the way to the house right here.
It's time to
I
dance.
swear I will.
And here we
Watch.
go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team. It takes this near the 25, just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10.
Oh,
The Packers
Westbrook.
offense here, ready to go on first and 10. A first carry for the legend, it's Bo Jackson. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down.
Well, there's plenty of real estate for him to maneuver on that run, and let's face it, it shouldn't be a surprise. He's one of the better backs in the league. Had to come into this game with the idea, slow him down. Otherwise, it's going to be a long afternoon.
He's got the first down and more past midfield. And finally, wrestled down at the 11. A big play there on the catch and run. 52 yards. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Tony Gonzalez there to make the grab. And the Packers take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. 3 plays already in the end zone. That was quick.
We always talk about offenses understanding what they want to do before they go into a game, and they practice it. They have their script and the plays they want to open with. But defenses aren't just reactive. They have their own ideas as well. These ideas didn't get implemented.
Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And that one goes virtually nowhere. Tried to fake extra point, but nothing comes of it. I'm going to go out on a limb and say that you don't like that call on the opening drive of the game.
It's a very strong limb that you're out on right now. Okay, and look, the game between college and the NFL continues to creep closer, but that is truly a college play, not an NFL play. Because you snap the ball from the 3-yard line there, whether it's going for 1 or going for 2. So it makes sense to try it that way, to maybe fake it. In this case, from the 15, makes 0 sense.
And now your lead's just 6-0 instead of 7-0.
Why are you the Packers?
I like their jerseys.
Since when do you like the Packers?
I like their jerseys.
Come up first and 10 at their 35-yard line. A first carry now. This is Johnson. And he will lose yardage here to the 31-yard line. That was Deion that time flying in to make the tackle behind the line. The first play of the drive lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on second and 14. A battle for it, and it's intercepted.
Moss.
Picked off at the 47. And his guys are going to get the football at their own 47-yard line. What a start defensively. Your offense goes out, gets the touchdown, and then you get the interception. Just perfect.
How about the discipline that they showed on defense? Because after the offense scored to go up 7-zip, you would think they might be a little extra aggressive trying to get back at them. Instead, they read their keys well. When they took the shot downfield, they were more than prepared for that one.
Being chased out left. He'll run it.
Ooh.
And he's going to get this this inside the 30. The coverage may be too good that time as he breaks away for 19 with his legs and a first down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 27-yard line.
6-0 our score after 1.
First quarter with the score, Packers 6, Lions nothing.
On second down, this is Jackson. And some space here. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. 27 yards. And the Packers are able to stretch that lead out further. A strong, determined run there, Charles, to get in for 6 points.
This is why it's such a team game, isn't it? And I know it sounds really generic and it sounds almost trite, but the blocks were made up front, offensive line, collective victory at the line of scrimmage and downfield. And how about the finish to the run all the way into the end zone?
Marvin Hall returning it. Now a hit.
Give me that.
Loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And he is
No,
not
I thought
quite
he was
going
gonna
to make it all
dive.
the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
Let's run.
And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catch.
And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. A great effort there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. So simple math here in the first half. They've had 3 drives offensively,
Way to
and they
fight
get scored
dogs.
every time, and they've got the lead.
Well, whenever we talk about adjustments, we usually talk about an
Just
offense
kidding,
making
Michael Vick.
adjustments, right? This is all about the defense. They've got to figure out some way, somehow to slow them down. Do they blitz a little bit more? Do they play more zone?
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
As that ball got away from him and he saw the opposing team recover it.
You felt his pain?
Oh, I felt his pain, and you know what was going through his head. Tuck it away. Take care of the ball. All the things he hears all week in practice, he didn't carry it over into the game.
3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Now he'll pull it down. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
First and goal, Green Bay.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. We remind you that coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will be alongside. He'll have highlights and analysis from Orlando of this first half of action. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Only a yard on the pickup there. Second and goal.
That didn't just feel like good defense there. That felt like pride, didn't it? He's already gotten into the end zone twice, trying to get there.
Touchdown, Packers.
Talking about Michael Vick.
Fullback there to make the grab. And the Packers add on to their lead. And down near the goal line here, they're able to throw it in.
And the key word, quick. Quick hitter out of his hands fast, into the receiver's hands even faster.
It's good.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point.
They had to go to the monitor, get an extra look. That's what the technology is for. And this touchdown will count. And he's able to put it through. Just a 4-play drive that time. And the result, a Green Bay score. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. Danny Amendola on the return. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line.
On the return, the Lions take over first and 10 at their own 20.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think
Matt
you are.
Stanford.
I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense.
And he's got daylight. It's a foot race. And they do finally get him, but he takes it to the 25.
I think it's pretty safe to say that initially they had to be thinking about trying to get into field goal range. But after that shot right there, they've got to be thinking bigger right now.
And that was probably their thought offensively. If we hit this, great. Let's go for the end zone. If not so for a field goal, looks like they can try to hit pay dirt. The Lions into the red zone for the first time. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
13-yard line.
Throwing again is Stafford. Screen play, Johnson. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. 2nd and 3 with the ball sitting on the 5.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
Stafford looks to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Stafford on 3rd down. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. Curtis Weaver. He's the culprit. Causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. The Lions now going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
28-yard attempt.
And the 13-year man puts it through, and that drops a deficit from 28 to 25.
28. Lions 3.
So the 3 points here, they're still down, but they put somewhat of a dent into that lead going into the break.
Anything helps when you're trying to chip away at a lead, but they do know that they're going to need a little bit better effort in the second half.
So not much time to work with here. 9 seconds remain in the half as this one is away from the 6. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're just going to run it here up the middle.
Dang.
And he's going to lose yardage. Not that it matters as the final seconds tick away. And okay, so much for our halftime break. Apparently we're going to get right back to it. It'll be Lions football to start the second half, and they trail here as we get back underway on EA Sports. On the return, here's Hall. Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Greg Joseph on
so they get the 1-score kickoff, get a fumble, take it right back to the house. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And this fake extra point attempt failed big time. Not only did they not get it, they went backwards.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number one, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number two, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line.
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
Ball on the play. Recovered by the kicking team.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Dancing to his left. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Vic, he'll try and run it. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. 15 yards as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. That's complete right around the 8. And he gets in. But no one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more onto their lead. And that's something you almost never see nowadays. When you fake it, you're at the 15-yard line on a PAT as opposed to just going for it from the 2.
I'm sorry. I know they got it, and congratulations to them, but it's just not a good play. I mean, the risk-reward is really off the charts, not in your favor. run your offense out there, put it on the 2-yard line if you want to go for 2. But I'll be darned, they ended up getting that one, didn't they?
Now a hit and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
Fumble on the play. Recovered by the kicking team.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot.
At the 1-yard line.
Now here's Vic. That good for 22 and a first down. And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete. The 14-time Pro Bowler Tony Gonzalez, the intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
Of course.
And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. Quez Watkins there to make the grab. And the Packers continue to roll. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself. Oh, look at this. A flip to the kicker. He's going to try to run for it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Make him fumble again.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's now a hit and a loose football. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. Still going inside the 30. And they are not going to catch him. He's in.
I'm glad we were paying attention during the rule seminar because we learned the only time you can't advance a fumble like that is in the last 2 minutes of either half.
Right. Other than that, if that ball's out, whether forward or backwards, it's live and free for anybody.
No doubt about it. When you say free, that means he's got free reign to pick it up and go. And that's exactly what happened there. Took it in for a touchdown.
Now Amendola. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Detroit offense now as they head back out onto the field. They are right now just ice cold. I mean, they have struggled big time in this game, and they're getting blown out. How do they adjust?
So tough because we always talk about it being a team game and you need all 11 working well together. But every now and then, partner, you need that one guy who can make a play against all odds that maybe can ignite the game. I think that's what they're looking for right now.
Yeah, you talk about going to your playmakers. They probably need to do it.
Find someone that you're used to touching the football.
And he fumbled it. It's on the ground. And the Packers pick it up. And some room to roam now. And he will bring this one back. A fumble return for a Green Bay touchdown.
Greg Joseph on.
So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score. And a guy on defense becomes... Oh, and now they're going to fake it. And he will not make it to the goal line as his try for 2 is going to come up empty. But that's little consolation to this defense as they have been porous all game long.
Partner, that type of a lead, and they're going to fake it from the 15 to try and pick up a 2-point play instead of kick.
Jones hit, and the ball's out. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. They'll try to get the offense going with Johnson. Johnson on, it's poked free. Football's out. And this is going to be Packer football. There are 2 words that we hear coaches say all of the time. One starts with a B, one starts with an S. Ball security.
And they preach it. They have it up in meeting rooms, right? You see the signs. They talk about it all the time. But still, when you got defenders out there who are preaching, hey, we're going to take the ball away from you, no matter what position you play, you've got to take care of the rock.
Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. Uncorks one for Davis. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked by Jeff Okudah.
Oh, that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air.
Center's going to get Matthew Stafford.
and good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. To the sideline, and it's caught, but boy, he's out of bounds. Well, they tried to get him into space coming out of the backfield, but it'll be 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 3 yards to go.
From the gun on 3rd down, Stafford. It's caught, Jones. And he is going to have a Lions first down as they convert on 3rd and 3 with a nice gain of 7 yards. Stafford to Jones, enough for a Lion first down. To throw is Stafford. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he loses the football a second time. And the Packers pick it up.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Forced out to his left. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The escapability in evidence there as that one good for 15 and a first. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, 1st and 10. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
On 2nd and 7, Vick flush to his right. He's going to take off with it. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain.
Normally we're talking about a quarterback duel where they're matching each other pass for pass.
And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their totals.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone. And you know they could have taken a knee there, but they decided to play this one all the way out. And I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got.
Sorry.
If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. An incredibly short, now a hit, and a loose football. And the Packers pick it up.
Pretty much took it from them.
They run on first down with Jackson. Refusing to go down.
No! Bro, how do I break all them tackles but not even...
And a Green Bay Packer
makes no
down.
sense.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking
Broke
for
like
here,
5
Charles.
tackles
In the
and
fourth quarter,
he's taken
this is
down
when
with the
coaches that
legs.
have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, blitz coming and down he goes.
Michael Vick sacked. A 10-yard loss.
And that'll just about do it for us in this one. You've notched another win, and the next challenge awaits.